Dude, to be honest with you, I lost about 75 grand just in my first year, just off of stupid mistakes, just off of stupid mistakes.
But walk us down through that, man. So
Oh,
like
for sure, dude. So
you, yeah, go ahead.
I winded up. So I blew up, dude. We launched in December, did 18K our first month, like 32 or six. And like every month it was doubling. Our first year, we did just over 800,000 in sales, just for my agency. And then we did about 4 or 5 million that year for clients. But my agency itself cleared 800K the first year. And, I woke up one day and I went from being a dude who had just a couple of funnel clients. I had 13 clients in less than like 30 days. And all of a sudden, I'm just like, I didn't have the infrastructure to support it. And all of a sudden, I'm just massively overwhelmed. I mean, massively overwhelmed. I had like a VA, another dude helped me out. But so I reach out, I'm not going to drop any names, but I reach out to this guy at the time, who's a great friend of mine, really well known as a marketer, and I blindly brought him on. And I'm from the days of Shark Tank, like I don't know if you saw, I worked with Damon John and stuff like that, but like I've been watching that shit since I was a kid. And when you need help, what do? You give someone part of your business. I mean, like that's what they do on Shark Tank, and I didn't know any better. So I bring this guy in, and I'm just like, dude, I'll tell you what, like I'll give you like no bullshit. I'll give you like 25% of the business. Just help me get out of this, because this guy, from what everybody's seen, was like a master marketer and whatnot. And as a lot of us know, once we start seeing past the facade of online, it's not always the same as they portray online. So long story short, we go through everything, and this is my fault. I'm totally taking responsibility for these things. First of all, when I brought him on, I didn't define what 25% meant. Like, what is your criteria? Like, what do you have to do to earn that? I was just like, help me, you get 25%. That month we did 108,000 that month. So he got like 32 grand or something off of it, roughly, whatever the math was. Anyway, long story short, we sell all these clients that month. These were all clients that I had been booking, that they were like, already in the pipe. He didn't sell any of them or anything like that. Had nothing to do with them. But I assigned him like three people, and one of them was a client that'd been working with us for 6 months now. He was he was teaching people how to sell yoga studios, be their own like authentic self and all this. Anyway, long story short, a week later goes by, just a week. I paid him in advance. I was like, hey, I got paid. Here's your part. Let's do this. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like, dude, I got to disappear for a week. I need to go to this yoga retreat in San Diego and find myself. And like, A, this guy at the time was like one of my best friends. And B, I'm just like, dude, if you need to go do your thing, go do your thing. You know what I mean? So he takes off. I take over his accounts while he's gone. And like one of the ads, we were running ads and stuff. This was a funnel ad agency at the time. One of the ads was so bad, and this was on our 6 month client. The people in the ad are nothing but heckles, dude. Nothing but people trolling him. What the hell? The copies just like terrible, so bad that this guy's been with us 6 months, cancels. And like, because it's his brand, he's super embarrassed about it. So I lost off of that one. I wind up losing like about 35 grand altogether in that one, because I had to refund client. Anyway, I start going through his work. And again, this is my fault. If you're listening, do not just expect work to be done at your quality. Their quality assurance needs to always be in place. And that's what I didn't do. I just let him go. I'm going through, his funnels suck, his ads suck, everything sucks. And I'm sitting there holding the bag. Long story short, I had to refund. First of all, I give him like 32 and had to refund another 40 something. So it was about more closer to 80 altogether. Plus, I'm now back in the same spot I was, with clients that are unhappy. So I'm still overwhelmed, still have all this problem. He, of course, disappeared, wouldn't pay me the money back. He's like, no, this is what I earned, because I hadn't outlined in the contract what was his criteria. And that's what he said. He's like, hey, I did this. You said that it was 25%. I'm entitled to 25%. So if you're listening, when you have contracts, I don't care if you're their best friend, money separates friendship really quick. And just, it's safety for both of you. Had I come in and said, okay, you need to do X amount, you need these KPIs, this type of stuff, that never would have happened.